Hello from Porto. It's day 19 and I have been here for 24 hours. I'm not in the most touristy section because there was so much construction going on and so much traffic, and I decided it was just a bit too much to videotape. But I am down by the river now, and I'm going to make my way along the river and then up the ocean. You'll notice I don't have a backpack on. That's because this is kind of a test run. What I'm going to do today, this is supposed to be my rest day today. And my next day, tomorrow, is supposed to be a super long day. So what I'm planning to do is to do a third of the route, and which is from my hotel down to the river, across the river, up to the ocean, to Matosinhos, and then take the metro back to my hotel tonight in Porto, and then in the morning take the metro back to Matosinhos and start from there and go north. So that will cut my trip tomorrow to about 15 miles rather than 23 miles. And as you can tell, it is very hazy. So this experiment is really to see what it does to my lungs. And I'm wearing my mask typically, and even though it's not a super great mask, but it helps a bit. So this is a bit of an experiment. It's 8 miles, and I realize that's just slightly over what I do for my training walks at home, and so it should be fine. 3 hours and I should be back to the hotel. Well, I'm about halfway through, just stopped on a little park bench, and we are at the point where the Douro River meets the Atlantic Ocean, just beyond that breakwater over there. And then, so I'll be going up north along the ocean. Already I can see, I think that it's a little clearer. The breeze is blowing from the ocean side, and so I think it's going to be a little clearer. So far so good on the lungs. They seem to be working just fine. I did want to mention that yesterday I got my laundry done, yay, and I was going to show you the very high-tech laundromat that they had, but I accidentally deleted the file. So I'm sorry about that. It was riveting, believe me, it was riveting video. So just as good that you didn't see it. But I had the nicest breakfast this morning in amongst all the other hotel guests. There were few tables left, and I ended up sitting with a nice retired Chinese couple. They were from Beijing. And we had the best conversation. She had gone to Stanford, he had gone to Columbia for a few semesters. They were both journalists, and just quite interesting. And they said, "Oh, the pollution is so bad here." And I said, no, it's not pollution, it's the fires, it's beautiful. And I showed them some pictures of the places that I'd been. And as I was leaving, the woman asked me for my YouTube channel, and so I put it on her phone for her. So I know most of you are looking at this either on Facebook or Instagram, but the same post goes on my YouTube channel. So if you're watching on YouTube, you may have some Chinese compatriots watching along with you. We're finally at the ocean. And I will be following this up for quite a few days now. And this is for my friend Cindy. Take a look at all these benches. Too bad I'm not bone tired at the end of the day, because this would be perfect. But such a nice view of the ocean, a little bit of traffic. We're just making our way up to Matosinhos, which is just about 2.5, 3 miles from here. Pleasant journey. When I was doing my research for this trip, I watched a million YouTubes, and I remember seeing a number of these places, like this pergola, and how beautiful it is. So it's kind of surreal to actually be here and see it in person. I've never eaten in as beautiful and unusual place as this. Combination terrarium, gift shop, plant store, and restaurant. It's gorgeous. I'm having the carrot soup, the mint lemonade, and the fish of the day will be coming. So I'm back at my hotel from having taken the metro from the little ocean town back into Porto. I'll spend the night here and then take the metro back over to the ocean town and continue my Camino from there. This has been a wonderful day, starting with the great conversation with the Chinese couple at breakfast and having a delicious lunch, getting my shopping done for tomorrow, my snacks, all the important stuff, and finding my way around. When I got out at the metro stop, I wasn't exactly sure where it was going to let me off, and I got out of the stop and I realized, oh, that's where I gave the girls money yesterday. So I knew exactly where I was. So there's a nice, confident feeling when you feel like you can find your way around. I hope your day finds you well, and I'll look forward to talking with you tomorrow back on the Camino.